Back in 1989, we installed our first digital press, production piece of equipment from Xerox, known as the DocuTech, and the predecessor to the DocuTech. We had found that short runs just weren't fit for offset, so we had to find a solution that would fit our customers' needs, so we implemented that. In '95, we decided that film was, again, no longer the way to do short runs. Volumes, in fact, the page counts were going up and the run lengths were going down. And so to eliminate that excessive manual labor of cutting and stripping film, we went direct to plate. In 2004, we decided that no longer could we use a 10,000 an hour perfect binding line to bind a 100-copy book run. So we installed some short run binding equipment that can measure inline, and equipment that can be changed over on the fly or changed over without make-ready parts, so eliminating that excessive time used to go between runs. 2008, we installed our first inkjet press, which was actually tied in line with the Hunkler Pop 6 cut-to-stack book block finishing device. It was, I believe, the first inkjet press for color utilized in the US for book manufacturing. And we continued that trend in 2010 with the installation of our HP T300, which does go in line with the Milo Martini Sigma line, and again, just fit for our needs, short run. And I think one of the earlier groups had talked about short run as a culture. It's not just buying a piece of equipment, it's not just buying a BQ binding line or buying some sort of short run device and installing it. I think you have to look at the whole picture. I think it's really understanding that it's from the sales cycle all the way up until the point of outbound product. Some of the trends that we've seen in short run post-press and short run finishing really follow on what Johan was saying. Presses are going wider, presses are going faster, and I think it's people like us, the manufacturers, that have to work and get the alignment of the printer manufacturer along with the post-press manufacturers. Oftentimes you'll see that devices have been released into the marketplace. I think there was a large announcement about a 42-inch press, but where's the finishing for that? And so I asked my peers in the industry to help push along other vendors to get that alignment, and I think that's going to be critical for everyone's success. Things like the unwinders, things like the cutters, the folders, the stackers, these are all components that people really don't look at that have a critical role in our success as short-run manufacturers. The last thing is that you have to look at finishing. You have to look again at the whole picture. As the runs get shorter, the equipment must support it. So to bind one copy, I think as a gentleman from Blurb was saying, you really have to have the equipment that can support it. Otherwise, you're going to be producing 3 copies just to make one.